What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So first of all, I wanted to talk about something really quick. Just a couple things like side notes and things to remember not only on the challenge, but definitely on your entire healthy journey. Isn't this shirt funny? This is one of the first Be Stronger Than Your Excuses shirts I made because I'm always angry facing everybody for eating like shit. I think it's just funny. Okay, you should see some of the successions of shirts. By the way, holy crap, we're waiting for the shirts. I'm sorry for the hold up. They are very low staffed at the shirt place. It's right down the street. So they're definitely working on it, and I am doing my best to get those off to you as soon as possible. That being said, the first thing I wanted to talk about is just a quick tip, okay? So you guys know I'm pretty old school when it comes to my meal plan, and I write my macros out like this, and it's carbs, calories, protein, fat, blah, 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 and then I go into like, I keep it very specific, okay? And I like to see it plain as day. The reason being, when I write it out like this, it's easy for me to, and I didn't do it with pencil this time, but it's easy for me to like white it out and add something in place of it. So meaning, like I just had a corn on the cob, but if I'm trying to drop weight or whatever, maybe I would change that corn in the cob to sufficient amount of calories, but like a lower carbohydrate item, like a small side salad or something like that with some cucumbers and tomatoes. By the way, doesn't eating more vegetables make you feel freaking amazing? But here's the thing. With the way the world is today, I understand that tracking and different things they take precedence over meal prepping with a lot of people's lives and stuff like that. I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that's okay. But I'm going to say some days, even with myself, I catch myself kind of packing what I can and then going and then knowing that I'm going to come back. Here's a problem with that. If you like to overeat and you like quantities of food and you like food and you've been overweight and you don't have a healthy relationship with food, like a lot of us don't. I mean, if you have a weight issue, something's going on, right? And chances are it's probably not because you're lazy. Everybody says, well, that's not, I promise you, it's not because you're lazy, because Americans, you're moving around, you got kids, you got family, whatever, so it's probably not the issue. The issue with having a thing like this and then not meal prepping, using, for instance, you don't need to see them, meal prep containers. If you don't use your meal prep containers and you don't have your food, it can be a very difficult task to be able to have any clue what the hell you've eaten all day. I have a solution for that. My solution for that is every time you consume something, so this may not be what works for you. You might do it in an app or something like that. I'll be completely honest. Apps, I forget. The best way would be like slap it on a wall, meal plan versus blank page on a daily process. And every time you consume something, you write it on there. 1 scoop shake, OJ, apple, turkey, 1 water. Yes, I'm tracking my waters too because by the way, if you get a chance, if you have a Walmart near you, these waters are a little bit more expensive. It's a Sam's Club version or whatever. Now, I'm not super picky on water. They do taste just fine. The water bottle itself is a little bit nicer. It's like $4 for 28 bottles. But more importantly, it's a 20-ounce bottle, and it kind of tastes pretty close to like Smart Water. So I was impressed. I usually buy just the Great Value, cheap brand, $2 a pack, and I'm impressed with these. So I think I'm going to start getting them more on a regular basis. You can probably get them at Sam's Club or Walmart because it's a Sam's Club item, I think. I would assume Sam's stands for Sam's Club, but I guess maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It only says Sam's. So every time I consume something, I'm literally writing it down on the list. The reason being is because if I go over here and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to measure me out 4 ounces of turkey. I'm going to eat it, and then I don't write it down. Dude, I don't care what you say. In 3 hours, even if I remember that I ate it, I'm not going to not eat it again. And the reason being is because I like to eat. I have an insatiable appetite. I'll somehow mentally justify that, oh, maybe I didn't get my protein. Maybe I should get that just in case. Just in case nothing. There's a couple hundred calories. I just went over my deficit or my calories for the day, so my weight's going to increase. If you don't understand what you're doing, like meaning if you're not putting it on the list and trying to match it up continuously, it's not just always about going over, you guys. Sometimes it's going under. If you're under by 1,000 calories the next day, you're up 1,000 calories the next day, your body's like, what the is going on here? I'm not losing weight. You're not even giving me any consistent kind of nutrients. Like one day I'm starving, the next day I'm bloated. One day I'm starving, the next day I'm bloated. It's just like it has no idea what it's doing. So when you give yourself consistent nutrition, you're going to be a lot better off. The reason I was talking about this is the water bottles. I remember now. By the way, take a water break. Drink your damn water. Just shriveled ass. These are 20 ounces, so, excuse me, I know, I'm sorry. So, there's another water. One water. 8 ounces is the general rule of thumb. 8 glasses a day. 8 times 8 is 64. I suck at math, but I know that number. So, 20, 40, 60. That's all you needed to take. 3 bottles of those 20 ounces. Like that would be completely sufficient. So keep in mind, track your water, but also understand that whatever your body weight is, so my body weight's right now, I'm going to share that with you. I'm not happy about it, okay? 250, all right, on a good day. My main concern right now is not weight. My main concern is putting on muscle, and also, more importantly than that, getting my strength up. You guys know I've had a deadlift goal for a few years now, and I started a couple years ago right after shoulder surgery. I got up to like 400 pounds. Last night, I just hit 575 for a single. And that has been an interesting, and only recently I've gone through like 2 programs that I've actually tried to focus on it. So my weight, yes, I'm justifying my weight, but soon I'll be trimming back down and I'll go into like a bodybuilding version of everything to try to put on actual size and cleaner size. So I'll start cutting my carbohydrates out and stuff like that. And then I'll probably trim down and trim, and then do some more running and stuff like that. So back to what I was saying. Body weight divided by 2. Body weight divided by 2 puts me at 125 ounces. Add 3 ounces and it's a gallon. That's what you want to drink for your water. General rule of thumb, it's not going to be a bad idea for pretty much anybody. I have small clients, big tall clients, little clients, big clients. It doesn't matter, okay? I always say just if you have a hard time figuring out how much water you need to drink, just get a gallon, fill it up in the morning, and smash it throughout the day. By the time you go to bed, the gallon's gone. Some people will say, well, I'm going to be a lot waterlogged, blah, 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 blah. No, you're just going to piss a lot, and you'll be fine. Just make sure you're getting plenty of this. Salt. Make sure you can get salt. It's a little bit more expensive, like 80 cents versus 60 cents. Get the salt with iodine because that's what you're going to need. And then also, when you're drinking tons of water, grab a product like this. I am not endorsing this product. Is there going to be a link in the description below so you can get your own? Hell yes, there is. And does it pay me to do that? Yes, it does. So thank you for that in advance. Also, I am doing a affiliate program with a company. So I get a little kickback. This is not the actual gun, but massage guns, which are freaking amazing. I'll put a link in the description below. And if I forget, if you see the link that's not there, please remind me. But these are amazing for recovery. Like, you have no freaking idea. You remember when you were a kid and you did the, you talked into the fan? More than meets the eye. I am a transformer. You remember that? Oh my gosh. I think with my link, you're gonna get, oh my gosh, I need to do that more. Holy crap, that feels amazing. Best body part for this, 2 body parts. If you have a significant other, the glutes are really good. If you don't, the quads are really good. The reason is because it's kind of hard to, but you can get down there just fine, but it's really nice to kind of relax on your stomach while somebody else does it for you. Glutes are actually the biggest muscle in the body, huge muscle. So a lot of people neglect them, especially if you're sitting down and doing a lot of stuff all the time. But if you want to get one of those, I think there's a $30 coupon in the link in the description below, and it helps me out in turn. So back to the branched chain amino acids. This is really important when you're drinking lots of water. If you're not getting these, people will feel how they're lightheaded, they're going to get like vertigo, or they're getting headaches, or they're tired, or they're lethargic, or whatever. When you're drinking tons and tons of this, and you are not eating carbohydrates, your body has no way of holding on to sodium, magnesium, potassium, and you're basically just peeing it out all day long. So it's really important that you make sure that you are replenishing those things. Like I said, the salt, lightly dusting all your food and stuff like that. It's really important. But also, really important, and you're probably not going to be able to see it on here. Where we got here? Where are we? Let's see. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, all of that stuff is extremely important. Electrolytes. You know, I have videos, I have multiple videos on electrolytes. I was trying to read the amounts, but basically 1 scoop a day. If you don't know what a blood orange is, a blood orange, I had a blood orange tree in my backyard when I was a kid. They literally are oranges that are like red inside. They're freaking amazing, and they were so good. I can't find them anywhere, but I would love to find some and try one, because it's just a blast from the past. But sodium, magnesium, potassium, electrolytes, a lot of people don't know what they are. That's what they are: sodium, magnesium, and potassium. You don't need sugar-laden drinks and stuff like that. Although if you think about it for a second, when the Gatorades and stuff like that, say Gatorades plus electrolytes, they're going to have the sugar and stuff like that. So that'll keep it in your body. Does that make sense? But when you're drinking so much water, you now have carbohydrates or sugar, it just depletes. So you have to make sure you keep that stuff up. Also, you got to be careful. Don't go crazy. About a scoop or a half a scoop a day is perfectly fine. You don't need more than that. You don't need to go insane. All of your water should not consist of that. I would recommend when you do, I said do-do, I'll share that, do-do. No, seriously, shut. If you do branched chain amino acids, the best time to do it is going to be during and after your workout. So maybe like a small little reusable water bottle, or even a regular water bottle. Gosh, I got a lot of links to put in here. Hold on. So, massager, link. BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, link. What was the other one? Funnel link. So this is a cool little doohickey. The one I put in the description below will not be the same as mine, and the reason is because mine's from like a local nutrition shop, but it'll be the same exact concept. This will be a lifesaver, because if you're like me and you don't like reusable water bottles, I know, I'm crazy. Everybody's told me. I just freak out. I feel like they're not, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like these. Okay. Done. put your stuff in there, slam it while you're working out, after you work out, and then you're good to go. That will be in the link in the description below. Understanding that this journey is going to take so many different folds, so many different things, so many different parts of understanding different types of aspects. You guys, I don't care if you're in the challenge or outside of the challenge, we have literally 2 weeks left. Maximize your results. I want you to put in the description below, in the comments below, what you think we should do as a giveaway. I want to do a little bit bigger of a giveaway for the last 2 weeks, but I also, how can I say this? Scratch that. Thank you for all the support. We just hit this morning, 17,000 subscribers, and I get a lot of people, and they'll comment and they'll say this. They'll say, a lot of I commend you for not getting a lot of views, but still making content. You know, I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy learning. There's freaking Nat. I enjoy sharing what I learn. I enjoy learning from you guys. I enjoy working together with you guys. You don't remember, or you may not, I don't think anybody's here from the beginning of my journey. It's just not even possible. Literally, I did not know anybody that I know today, because at the point in which I started my journey, it was a weird point in my life. So I'm extremely thankful for all of you guys. I remember for the first 2 years, I would walk up mountains and I make little videos and stuff like that on Facebook. And all the people that I was hanging out, like people that did drugs and people that did alcohol, wow, that was whack. But meaning they were all about partying and stuff like that. I probably took it way to the other end of the spectrum and completely pulled myself out of it. I'm an all or nothing person, you guys. That's just the way I am. That's the way I operate. If I love somebody, I love them with everything. If I dislike somebody, I probably dislike them with everything. If I focus on a healthy journey, I'm really trying to focus on a healthy journey. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go get faded in the freaking woods every 2 days, 3 days, some of the people that I was hanging out with back then. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody takes a different life path and stuff. But when I was posting those motivational videos and stuff like that, a lot of them be clowning on me and stuff like that. And then I got to the point and I'm like, you know what? How are you going to be so negative about something so positive? Not that I was in a situation in my life to where I could be preaching something, and I'm not now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you guys. I have all the same challenges. I have everything. And the reason I started originally is because I remember I was going to a gym. I'm not going to call them out. A very prestigious gym. It was very far from my house. I had this little Ford Ranger pickup. Chris, I'm sure you're going to like that. Also, the crank arm fell off of my bike today, Chris. I had this little Ford Ranger pickup, and I used to go through the farmlands and stuff like that. And go mud bogging every morning on the way to the gym. It was hilarious. I can't believe I never got stuck or broke down. That freaking truck was amazing. But I got out there, and I started talking to personal trainers and stuff like that, because I actually didn't know that I was really, really super unhealthy at the time. I was stopping and picking up Sugar Monster energy drinks and, sausage biscuits and stuff on the way to the gym. And then afterwards I was stopping the McDonald's drive-thru and stuff like that. And I remember talking to one of the people there, and I asked, what does it cost for a meal plan and stuff like that? And I remember her name, and I remember everything. I almost could tell you where she went to school, because I was reading their credentials on the wall every day and trying to get some information and stuff like that. And she was in great shape. And to give me a 30-day meal plan, it was $500. At that point, I realized that I had to do something to make this a little bit more easy for other individuals. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the best YouTube channel out there. There's no way, shape, or form. Actually, I'm rated in America 117,000th but I'm a B- channel, so it's not like I don't create bad content. I have over 500 videos. I'm getting ready to put out my 2000th video soon. And I am focused on good content. And meaning like good content that I hope is helpful for somebody. So it's not about views, it's not about fame, it's not about any of that with me. It's like, hey, you know, one person watches and it helps them, and that's what matters. And I am trying to gain knowledge from you guys and while sharing it with you, and back and forth, vice versa. That's enough of the talk. I hope these little tips helped you. If you have any tips that you would like to share, please feel free to write them in the comments section below. Have a beautiful day. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Stay on track. #TeamBoo. And have a beautiful day. Bye.